sound of my voice. If you can hear the sound of my voice, talk up one ear. If you can hear the sound of my voice, clap. Third, fourth, fifth, sixth grade, parents, family, friends, welcome to what will be a very exciting academic assembly. Today we're going to hear from Ms. Condon's fourth grade class. They're going to tell you a little bit about what they've been learning about the states. And afterwards, I hope you all stay in some really wonderful and special leaves in the forest of virtue. Please give Ms. Condon your attention, your calm bodies. Please give Ms. Condon's class your best listening today. Big round of applause, everyone, for Ms. Condon.
Working. Hello, can everyone hear me?
Yeah.
Hi. Good morning. Welcome. So my class spent quite a bit of time learning about the 50 states, and they have put a lot of time and effort and dedication into kind of trying to create an entertaining journey to some of the different states to teach you some of the different things that they've learned about these states along the way. So I hope that you enjoy our show, and at the end we will have a fun rhyme for you to enjoy. Thank you.
We started our play in the heart of Massachusetts, Franklin, Massachusetts, that is. 4 friends are playing a friendly game of tag in the woods.
Tag, you're it.
Oh man, you're too fast.
Hey guys,
Come look. I think I found something.
whoa, what is it? Looks like a pile of junk to me.
No way. I know what this is.
But when did it?
And how did it? I have to.
Oh, just tell us already. What is it?
Yeah,
tell us.
Well, I think it's a teleporter.
A what? A teleporter? Cool. So you're telling me we could use this to travel anywhere in the world we wanted?
I think so. See here? We just need to put in the coordinates.
What coordinates? Oh, I remember this. Longitude and latitude, right? We learned about this in school. I think I was absent that day.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Latitude and longitude are a geographical graphing system that lets us pinpoint any location in the world.
Okay, now I know I was absent that day.
Oh, brother. Latitude lines run from east to west, and longitude lines run from north to south. They sort of create a global graph. Each line has a degree measure, and you use those to locate specific places.
It's not so hard once you know how it works. Like this.
Longitude and latitude are easy to have the right attitude. Your teacher will show you gratitude if you learn longitude and latitude.
Latitude measures south and north, up and down from the equator to the south pole.
They're the ones that run from east to west, like the rungs of a ladder you'll pass the test.
Longitude and latitude
Are easy to have the right attitude. Your teacher will show you gratitude if you learn longitude and latitude.
Alright, where should we go?
Let's try 58 degrees north and 134 degrees west.
Buckle up. Here we go.
Our friends find themselves in a brand new place. Let's watch as they find out where they are.
Whoa, where are we?
This doesn't look like Massachusetts.
Let's ask them. Excuse me, where are we?
You're in the best state of all.
And, state is that?
America's last frontier. Alaska, of course.
Alaska?
That's right. Just outside of Juneau, the state capital of Alaska. Yep, you can't go wrong with Alaska, folks. The largest of all United States in the area and the 4th least populated. You got plenty of wilderness to explore up here.
I like wilderness.
What else makes Alaska special?
Well, Alaska officially became the 49th state in the United States on January 3rd, 1959. We have many important experts like oil and natural gas. Plus, we supply much of America's salmon, crab, and other delicious seafoods.
Plus, we've got Mount McKinley, the highest point in North America at 20,320 feet. And don't forget to tell them about our official state sport.
That's right, dog racing. Having dogs pull horse that used to be a mode of transportation, but then the tradition turned into racing. People come from around the world to compete in our yearly Iditarod.
Wow, that sounds like fun. But is it always so cold up here?
Well, in fact, a lot of people think it's always cold and snowing up here, but in fact, the interior of the state has summers just as warm as you would be usually used to, usually in the 80s.
Hey, I think this place seems pretty cool.
Can we stay here?
I don't see why not.
Nullify! Our friends like Alaska so much they decided to stay for a while. With a quick trade of coats, the Alaskan residents traveled the teleporter in search of a new adventure.
Well, where should we go?
Let's try 38 degrees north, 122 degrees west. Where are we?
I don't know, but I kind of want to live here.
Maybe they can help us. Excuse me?
Hey, dude, where are we?
You're in the greatest state of all, California.
Wow, California, I've always wanted to come here. I don't blame you, man. With the population nearly 38 million people, it seems like everyone wants to come here.
But don't worry, we're the third largest state in the U.S., so there's room for everyone.
These days, there are lots of reasons people like California. The movie industry brings in a lot of actors and tourists.
And don't forget the rad waves.
We also have the highest and lowest places in the continental U.S. Mount Whitney's 14,495 feet high, and Death Valley's 282 feet below sea level. You can't find that anywhere else. Death Valley, that doesn't sound like somewhere I want to go.
No way, man. Death Valley is the hottest, driest place in the U.S. Sometimes in summer it can get up to 115 degrees.
115 degrees, I'm thirsty just thinking about it.
You're in luck. California produces up to 17 million gallons of wine each year.
I bet my mom would like it here. It's like a giant redwood sequoia tree. You can't believe it till you see it, man. They get up to 370 feet tall.
Wow, California is a pretty incredible place. Maybe we should stay for a while.
Would you two like to go on an adventure?
Radical! And so the Alaskans have decided to spend time in sunny California, and the Californians are off to explore a new place. Let's see where they end up.
43 degrees north, 72 degrees west. Buckle up, dude. Here we go.
Whoa. Where are we?
Looks like wilderness for miles.
Hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
Whoa, you scared me.
It's not us you have to be scared of. It's the black bears.
Black bears? What state are we in?
Why, you're in the best state of all.
Here in Vermont.
You can't.
Vermont, eh? Is it always this quiet up here?
Well, we have cities just like any other state, but even our capital, Montpelier, is pretty small. Only about 9,000 people live there.
That's right. And we only have about 626,000 people living in our whole state. We're sure to get a lot of visitors.
Visitors? What for?
Well, we're pretty well known in the Northeast for our skiing. And the Green Mountains run through our states. We have lots of famous skiing areas like Killington, Stowe, Sugarbush, and Okemo. Yeah, people come from all over the Northeast to come skiing here in the winter. And they don't just come for the skiing. Lots of people come for a fine maple syrup.
Red! You're telling me you're making maple syrup like right now?
You bet.
Can you show us how you make it?
Sure. The key is, you gotta wait until winter's just about over in February to tap the trees.
Hey dude, look, I'm doing it.
When we say tap the trees, we mean drill a small spout into the maple trees and then place a bucket under the spout. Then, once temperatures warm up, the trees produce sap, which is made out of groundwater mixed with natural sugars.
The problem is, sap is mostly water and only a teeny bit of sugar, so it takes about 40 gallons of sap to make 1 gallon of maple syrup.
Whoa! That's a lot of sap! And a lot of work. Sugaring seasons last 4 to 6 weeks, and some sugar makers have as many as 60,000 taps.
Man, I'd love to stay and try some of that syrup.
You think we should stay?
Yeah, I'd love to try some snowboarding.
Same thing like you're surfing? We're in trouble.
Once again, our visitors are curious about their new environment and decide to stay for a while. And with that, we're off on another adventure.
Let's try 29 degrees north, 90 degrees west. Hold on tight.
Wow, hear that music?
And what's that delicious smell?
You must be smelling Nana's jambalaya.
Come on, we're on our way there now.
Jambalaya? What state are we in?
The best state of all, of course,
Louisiana.
Named after King Louis XIV. We were the 18th state to join the U.S. on April 30th, 1812. And to this day, our state is like none other.
Why is that?
Since we are on the southeast of the coast of the Gulf of Mexico, we have long, hot, humid summers and cold, mild winters.
You don't get that in Vermont. Plus, we have a lot of bayous. Bayou? What's that? It's French for slow-moving river.
King Louis, French words? Well, this French stuff. Louisiana used to be owned by France, so there's still a lot of French culture here. And many other cultures too. Creole is a mix of French, Spanish, African, and Native American cultures. Creole culture influences a lot of things here in New Orleans. Everything from the music to the food. Speaking of food, we better get some bananas.
Visiting from Vermont.
Well, that's a long way to travel. But I bet people travel far enough to some of my favorite jambalaya. Here, have some.
Thanks. Yum, this is delicious. Nana, can you tell us what you love about Louisiana?
Ooh, child, what's not to People try to find for some of my favorites. No. Ooh, child, what's not to love? People try to find it for some music, some of Louisiana food, music, and Mardi Gras.
That's right. Louisiana is the birthplace of jazz. We have the blues our own style of music called Zitico.
Zizico, what's that?
Ooh, I love to boogie to a little Zadiku music. It's a mix of rhythm, blues, and Creole music. Oh, my back.
Wow, that seems like fun.
Maybe we should sing. Yeah, I'd love some more jambalaya.
Well, if you want to stay, we'd be happy to show you around. Oh, I've always wanted to travel. I think I will. 37 degrees north, 77 degrees west.
So Nana gets her wish to travel to a new place. Let's see where she finds herself now.
We're not in Kansas anymore.
Kansas? You're a long way from Kansas.
And where exactly am I? In the best state of all, of course, Virginia. That's right. You're in one of the most important states in our country's history. All the way back to 1607, Jamestown was the first permanent English settlement, which makes Virginia one of the original 13 colonies. Wow, there's a lot of history here. Then it became a official state in 1788.
It is the home state to George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, and other founding fathers. It also played an important part in the American Revolution.
Ooh, I see why so many people visit Virginia now. There are lots of other reasons too. Like what?
Virginia is a great place for hiking along the Blue Ridge region.
I'm not doing a lot of hiking these days, though. Well, Virginia is divided into a few different regions. There's the coastal plains and the Appalachian Mountains are called the Blue Ridge region. There are lots of parts that are great for hiking too. Blue Ridge region, what's that? go to Virginia?
Like what? You could also visit the Colonial Williamsburg, Arlington National Cemetery, or even Virginia Beach. Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun. I think I'd like to stay. Would you boys and girls like to go on an adventure?
Yeah.
As near explores Virginia, our friends from Virginia decide to try their luck in the teleporter, but where will they end up?
I don't hope we didn't end up in the ocean.
Whoa, where are we?
I don't know, but look, here come some people. Let's ask them.
Excuse me, what state are we in?
You're in the best state of all, Massachusetts. That's right, the Gold Bay State. The Bay State? Why is it called that? Well, Massachusetts has several large bays that shape its coast.
Yup, the Massachusetts Bay, the Cape Cod Bay, Buzzards Bay, and Mount Hope Bay.
Wow, that's a lot of bays.
Plus, we've got Cape Cod, Martha's Vineyard, and Nantucket, which are huge vacation destinations.
Oh yeah, I've been to Cape Cod with my family for vacation. Vacation destinations? I thought it was cold up north.
Well, our summers are hot and sometimes humid, but our winters are cold. Winter temperatures can sometimes get below freezing. Oh, you get used to it, and it just makes the summer seem that much better. Massachusetts is also an important place in our country's history. The Pilgrims founded Plymouth Colony here in 1620, which makes us one of the 13 original colonies.
Just like Virginia.
And our town has a lot of history behind it, too.
And what town is that?
Franklin, Massachusetts. You're named after our founding father, Benjamin Franklin.
And we also have the first public library and the Redbird School, which is one of the first schoolhouses in Massachusetts.
And don't forget Froyo World. Yeah. Plus, we have ESCCPS, our school, which is ranked one of the schools with the top character education in the country. Wow, can we visit? Yeah, sure. We're on our way to class now. Come with us. Oh, good, boys and girls. You're just in time. Today we are going to talk about long division.
And so we end our play where it began, back in Franklin, Massachusetts. We hope that you enjoyed taking this journey with us.
When we visit Florida, let's see the Everglades. And in South Carolina, we'll go surfing on the waves. North Carolina's next. Michael Jordan is a resident, followed by Virginia, the home of our first president. In West Virginia mountains, we'll get some elevation. Then we'll jump to Delaware, the first state of our nation. Maryland's where Babe Ruth's from, they hit the ball so well. Then in Pennsylvania, we'll see the Liberty Bell. It's now time for New Jersey. I will meet you on the boardwalk. I know you cannot wait to see the famous state of New York. Next stop is Connecticut and Hartford, where we'll stay. Then we will go to Island with a nice view of the bay. Boston, Massachusetts is a truly mighty city, and the Vermont scenery is wonderfully pretty. Maple syrup is so nice, and it's from New Hampshire. Maine is the seafood state we'll enjoy next year. Then it's up to Alaska, the land of ice and snow, before ending Hawaii. Hawaii 5-0!
Thank you very much.
Thank you all very much. You were a fabulous audience. I hope that you enjoyed our show. Great job, 4C. You guys were awesome. So for now, we're going to go ahead, I think, and start doing our lead presentation for our Leaves in the Forest of Virtue. So I'm going to go first. This was very difficult because, of course, you were all such fabulous students. But I'm going to ask the following people to come stand up here with me. James, Danny, Lindsay, Michael, Bridget, and Ziva. All right, so let's get started. So, James is receiving this leaf in the Forest of Virtue for demonstrating temperance. I can't say enough good things about my friend James. He has been working very hard to demonstrate patience and self-control in the classroom, and I have seen his confidence grow as he has continued success. He is also always more than willing to help in any way that I need. He is our resident director of technology and is a wonderful resource to both myself and the other students whenever we need help in the classroom. He is happy to share his knowledge and is a wonderful contribution to our class. Congratulations. Lindsay. Lindsay has earned this leaf in the Forest of Virtue for demonstrating fortitude. I could say a great deal about Lindsay's strong character, but this leaf is specifically for her perseverance and determination when faced with a challenge. Fourth grade is a very challenging year academically, and when Lindsay found she was having difficulty with a certain subject, she met the challenge head on. She organized herself, sought the help she needed, and I have since watched her grow into a strong, confident, and successful young lady. Lindsay, I truly admire your positive attitude and determination. These qualities are sure to bring you success in whatever you set your mind to. Next is Danny, aka Nana, aka Dr. Danny in our class. So Danny is receiving this leaf in the Forest of Virtue for demonstrating prudence and justice. Danny is a leader in the classroom, and I can always count on him to set a positive example for others to follow, both in his academics and his social interactions. He consistently shows sound judgment and is often being called upon as a model student. When the topic of elections came up in class, and there was discussion of having a class election, Danny's name was immediately brought up as a strong candidate. I have no doubt in my mind that this was because Danny shows a great deal of honesty, humility, and kindness to others. He's a good friend and a role model, and we are all very lucky to have him as a member of our class. Next is Michael. Michael is being awarded with this leaf in the Forest of Virtue for demonstrating justice. I am in awe of Michael's strong moral compass. He consistently treats others with respect, kindness, and compassion. If he senses that someone is being treated unfairly or unkindly, Michael will always take the initiative to help his fellow students. He has the maturity to know that justice isn't about who is right, but rather what is right, and that is something I truly admire about him. Michael, you are a wonderful friend, and your kindness undoubtedly makes our class and our school a better place. Next is Bridget. Bridget is receiving this leaf in the Forest of Virtue for demonstrating fortitude and justice. I respect Bridget for the qualities of strength and leadership she possesses. She consistently shows a strong work ethic and dedication to her schoolwork. I can also always count on Bridget to have a positive attitude. No matter what is asked of her, Bridget contributes thoughtfully and with enthusiasm. She treats everyone with respect and kindness. It is no wonder why others enjoy being around her. Bridget, your drive and enthusiasm is sure to take you far. And Ziba. Ziba is being awarded a leaf in the Forest of Virtue for demonstrating prudence. Ziba's quiet wisdom and integrity speaks volumes about her character. She has sound judgment in the classroom and can always be counted upon to make good choices. She is a role model for others to follow, for consistently demonstrating a strong work ethic and greeting challenges with enthusiasm. And despite all of her success, Ziba remains humble and gracious. She compliments others when they succeed and offers help when they don't. Ziba, you truly are a wonderful addition to our class, and I look forward to seeing you grow in the year ahead. All right, so I will pass it off to Mrs. Ward.
I have to say, Ms. Condon's class, fabulous job. I was smiling and laughing along with you the whole entire time, and I see some awards for some acting skills in the future. So I have 6 leaves to present today, and just like Ms. Condon said, it was very difficult because you all have been working so hard since the beginning of the year. Can I please have Chloe, Aiden, Sam F., Mariana, Josh D., and Hannah S. Please come join me up here. Okay, so Sam is receiving this leaf today for exhibiting justice. Sam is very respectful to both his teachers and his classmates. Whenever there is a disagreement on an assignment or a game, he always handles this with kindness while making sure to be fair. Sam can take quite a leadership role in situations in the classroom, and every time he demonstrates equality while remaining respectful. One specific example was during social snack time. During this time, students are allowed to play games with each other as long as there are no disagreements. Sam completely understood this rule and was able to predict a conflict about splitting teams before it even became an issue. This is a wonderful quality to see in a student, and I thoroughly enjoy having Sam in my class this year. Chloe is receiving this leaf for exhibiting temperance. Chloe is an absolute joy to have in the classroom, and she is a very well-mannered young lady. She works very hard and is a great friend to everyone. One specific thing I love about Chloe is she has a great understanding of the world around her. She can sense if someone needs help and always has control over her actions. One specific example is when we were finishing up a math lesson early and the students were able to choose a math game with a partner. Chloe could have made the obvious choice to work with one of her friends, but she saw one of the students in the classroom working alone with flashcards. She walked over to join that student, and together they made up a game while practicing their math facts. This demonstrated how she would sacrifice the ability to work with a friend to make someone's day better. Such an amazing quality to have, and I thoroughly enjoy having Chloe in my class. Aiden is receiving this leaf for exhibiting fortitude. Fortitude means having the courage to face challenges and obstacles. Aiden had the challenge of having been diagnosed with a concussion earlier in the year. Although he may have enjoyed taking a break from some of the schoolwork, he was not able to participate in activities we were doing in class. This was something extremely difficult for anyone, able to get back to the activities that he enjoyed. I also want to recognize that after Aiden was cleared, he exhibited extreme perseverance working on the schoolwork he needed to make up. There was never a time I had to remind Aiden to get to work. He consistently remembered to choose a piece of work out of his folder when he had a minute for catch-up time. I was so proud of how hard Aiden worked to make up all of his assignments, and he is a great addition to our class. Hannah is receiving this lead for exhibiting prudence. Prudence is about having great judgment and making wise choices. Hannah does just that. She is a very respectful student who works hard in every subject we have. She consistently makes intelligent decisions and every day matters. One example would be with her choice of seating in the classroom. Although it's very tempting to sit and work with your best friends, she consistently makes great choices that put her schoolwork first. There may be times she and her friends can work together, but there have been occasions where Hannah chooses to work alone or in a different area of the room so she's guaranteed to get her work done. With this choice, she is not only able to get her work done efficiently, she's able to offer assistance to her friends when she is done if they are in need of it. She shows great integrity, and I am constantly proud of her good judgment. Hannah is a great addition to our class. Mariana is receiving this leaf for exhibiting fortitude. Fortitude refers to someone who's always showing courage and persevering through a challenge. Mariana works very hard to complete her work. It doesn't matter if it's a difficult math problem or a challenging reading concept, she will not quit until she solves it. She's also a student who, even though she finishes her assignment, she will take it one step further and extend her thinking. Mariana consistently completes any challenge work I give her for homework or in class. And there are times when there may be a tempting choice to play a game. She takes the challenge of completing an additional sheet of math problems or something else that I may put in front of her. Sometimes it's hard to get her to stop working, which is a great quality to have. I know Mariana is on a great path that will lead her to amazing opportunities, and I thoroughly enjoy having her this year.
Good morning, everyone. Fourth grade, congratulations. And if you don't mind, I'd like to borrow your teleporter and go someplace warm and sunny through the weekend. Sounds like a plan. Okay, may I please invite up Bridget Haggerty, Mikey Markarian, Kinley Sparks, Dan Patterson, Kira Magliari, and Paul McGough. Don't worry, I'll get the rest to you another day. My first leaf is given to Miss Bridget Haggerty for demonstrating temperance in the classroom. More specifically, for her polite manners and the respect she shows to adults as well as to her peers. Bridget is one to always use polite words. She will look me in the eye and say, "Good morning, Mrs. Palmer," or "How are you today?" each day. She apologizes when she makes a mistake, not that she needs to. And she always says thank you, even when I give her a test. Any teacher would be excited to have Bridget as a student, as she is always a respectful listener and follows through with classroom routines and transitions quickly, quietly, and without any distractions. Bridget, I feel very lucky to have you in my class this year, and this week is well deserved. Mr. Mikey Markarian is receiving this leaf for demonstrating fortitude. More specifically for his drive, dedication, and enthusiasm for learning. Mikey loves to learn. When he is given a new book or a new topic of study, he is completely motivated to dive right into it and obtain all the new information he can. Mikey loves to share his knowledge too. He is full of fun facts, and I'm pretty sure he has taught me something new almost every day. And he has something to tell me right now. Where was that? His self-motivation and desire to share his wisdom has led him and his fellow classmates to create a classroom newspaper. He has written several articles over the past month, and we have published 3 editions of the 3P News, founded by Mr. Markarian and his friends. Mikey, I'm not sure what you will be doing in 20 years, but I can't wait to see where this fortuitous drive brings you. My next leaf is for Kinley. Kinley is receiving this leaf in the Forest of Virtue for demonstrating prudence, for having sound judgment and making good decisions in everyday social situations. Kinley is someone who always tries to do the right thing. I have witnessed for myself Kinley's sincere desire to make things right when she found herself in the middle of a sticky social situation. Though she was involved sort of by accident, she quickly stepped up to apologize for any part she may have had in the situation. This honesty and integrity is something we should all admire. Kinley, we could all use friends like you in our lives. You are our very special guest. Mr. Ben Patterson is receiving this leaf for demonstrating temperance, for the self-control and the discipline he displays in our classroom. Whether it be during a class lesson or during a time of transition, Ben is one I can count on to keep us cool and settle down quickly. He is also a very polite and respectful young man. One of my favorite things about Ben is instead of saying, huh, or what, when he doesn't hear me, he respectfully says, pardon? Sometimes it can be just those little things that make a big difference. Ben, I appreciate your low-key and go-with-the-flow attitude, as well as your respectful mannerism. You are a great role model. Kira is receiving this leaf for demonstrating justice, for the kindness and compassion she shares with those around her. These behaviors are not only observed in our classroom, but are particularly evident when visiting Forge Hill Senior Living Center. Kira is one who truly looks forward to this community service event. She has vocalized her love for these visits, and while she is there, she is so warm, giving, and understanding of our elderly friends. It is so touching to see the joy and smiles she brings to residents of Forge Hill with her youthful spirit and genuine compassion. We are all very lucky to have such a caring, personable friend like Kira. Paul McLaughlin is receiving this leaf in the Forest of Virtue for demonstrating fortitude. Because of the way he faces challenges with optimism and fearlessness. I am so proud of how hard Paul has been working in third grade. No matter what the challenge, and third grade is full of challenges, Paul faces it with determination. I admire his positive attitude and perseverance when things are difficult. Even when I ask Paul to go back and try again or to fix a mistake, he doesn't complain or grimace. He respectfully takes his work back to his seat and tries again. Congratulations, Paul. Your positive attitude and valiant efforts are being recognized today with this leaf. Keep working hard. Mrs. Markovic is up next.
Boys and girls, I think we owe Mrs. Condon another round of applause. And this is her first assembly, her first leaves, her first everything, and you did a wonderful job. I get to honor a few students, two of which aren't here today. So we'll have to give their leaves another day. But in the meantime, can I have Noela, CJ, Jason, Leah, and Thomas come up front? This is CJ. CJ is being nominated in the Leaf of Forest of Virtue for fortitude and justice. CJ is a pillar of respect and kindness. I am especially proud of the way he has helped Thomas assimilate into our school, requesting to sit with and work with him during our animal class education and during our team selections. CJ gets along with all his classmates, but takes special note to watch out for students who are playing alone or are feeling left out. CJ also is recognized for optimism, the power of positive thinking. I have never had a student who smiles and generally sees the good in everything. CJ has the attitude, when life hands you lemons, make lemonade. He even sees the beauty in garbage, right guys? And insists on collecting it. I love having CJ in class and his contagious smile. To CJ, the awesome. This is Thomas Park. Thomas is new to the charter school. He is receiving this leaf in the Forest of Virtue for fortitude. Thomas has shown fortitude, more specifically courage, in coming to a new school, and has become a wonderful asset to BFCCPS. It is never easy starting a new school in the fall, but it is even scarier when you're new at a new school. He has made new friends, and often students will request to sit in as a friend. He has made new friends, students often enjoy Thomas because he is quiet, always doing the right thing at the right time. He is very knowledgeable about science, and in both science and science club, he always has information that will help his group succeed. He is not overpowering or intimidating when representing his ideas. Students respect what he has to say. I am thrilled that you have come to BFCCPS and that you are in my class. Leah is being nominated for both justice and prudence. Leah is being recognized for many aspects of justice, including respect, friendship, and kindness. She is a student who shows respect to both her peers and adults alike. Leah is quiet and sincere in her actions, which makes her a valuable member of any group of friends. She has been a part of a friendship struggle that has left friendships divided. However, Leah has worked hard to keep everyone happy. Her sense of justice has helped the two groups of friends navigate the meaning of friendship. Through all the friendship struggles, Leah has proven to be a very prudent student. I can rely on Leah to give the true account of what has happened in any situation. She is always thinking about and trying to solve problems in a positive way so that everybody is happy. I have come to rely on Leah for input in her peaceful and common way. I originally told Jason that he wasn't probably going to ever get a leaf in the Forest of Virtue, but he is a dream to have in class. He's getting this leaf in the Forest of Virtue for temperance and justice. Jason is the most disciplined student. Everyone in class will tell you how disciplined he is by the sheer number of yellow tickets he earns each week. I can call Jason's name so many times every day that I had to stop giving him tickets because I was running out of yellow tickets. I was running out of, Jason is the first to transition for every period, every day. I can, without fail, turn around and find Jason doing the right thing at the right time, every time. Have I said that enough? Also, he should be noted and not overlooked that he is a friend to all students in class. He is always giving without expecting anything in return. He is kind and patient, and I rely on him to sit at any team with a student who will need help with either work or just staying on task. Everyone wants to be Jason. Nawila is also new to BFCCPS. Nawila is being recognized specifically for courage. This is is Noela's first year of BFCCPS, and she has assimilated beautifully to new friends and routines. I first met Noela at the family picnic, and I was so impressed with her maturity and friendliness. I could tell she was nervous, but she was optimistic about meeting new friends. You wouldn't know that she is a new student because she has so many new friends now. We recently had a friendship problem during lunch and recess, and it was Noela and a couple other girlfriends who stepped up to help the students feel supported and included. Noela is sweet, kind, respectful, and I am thrilled that you came to me. So I believe that's our end of our assembly. Mr. Carney will give our adieus, and everybody else has done a wonderful job. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Zerkovic was correct. That brings a close to our assembly today. You guys were a great audience. A couple of quick things before we go. One, I want to not end the assembly without telling all of those students who earned a leaf in the Forest of Virtue today, thank you. The character that you guys display with each other, whether you earned an award today or not, is appreciated. The adults around you, your classmates, we notice it. So thank you. Even if you did not get a leaf today, thank you all for working on your character every single day. I'd like to end the assembly in a special way. I'd like to give props to Ms. Condon's class. They worked really hard. If you guys don't remember, I'll remind you. Props are 2 claps, 2 pats, 2 snaps. And then we'll point at Ms. Condon's class and we'll say, yeah. You guys are awesome. All together on 3. 1, 2, 3.